I have a unique take on this, and I think you're going to be surprised. So I first of all want to point out the hypocrisy, because if this were the other way around, and it would be, a white man playing a role that should have gone to maybe a black woman, there would be outrage and hysteria from the left, and maybe understandably so, I don't know. But it would be claims of cultural appropriation. We'd never hear the end of it. I don't want to do that, though, because I got to tell you, Piers, when they put on these musicals, these productions, they're probably going to have people from the LGBT community in them. I understand that that's part of the culture of not only Hollywood, but also theater. I think it's a little ridiculous. I obviously think maybe it was also meant to poke the eye of Christians and people that, I don't know, might be followers of Jesus Christ. Maybe that was part of the point, but I'm not going to get outraged just for the case of being outraged. I think that Hollywood and culture and entertainment has lost step with the average person, certainly the average American, long ago. So let them have their freak shows. I'm not going to get too upset about it.
Wow. We have Ocean's 8 for one example, Doctor Who for another one. But as far as this is concerned, I just think it's the lowest hanging fruit, and it's such a played out thing in Hollywood. Yes, they're playing to the home team. This is going to be at the Hollywood Bowl. But, playing to the home team is one thing. They're trying to piss people off at this point. And I'm just going to say, as a believer in free speech and free expression, let's not stop there. I want to hear Muhammad Superstar. Let's do that play, played by all women. Let's go. Let's go all the way on this one. Come on, let's see what happens, Hollywood. You're so edgy. Let's do it.
And actually, you raise a very good point, because they would never dare do that.
No,
so it's one rule for Christianity and lampooning and satire. Very, very different rule if it was Islam was the religion that was being mocked in that way. Okay, let's just move.
I know black people will hear, but again, we don't want to describe Jesus as being black.
Can we agree that? All right, can we agree, Jason, that Jesus was male, a man?
Listen, you can poll 20 people about who Jesus was, and you may get 20 different answers.
Have you ever heard anyone say he's a woman? Have you ever heard anyone say he's a woman?
Passion of the Christ, I didn't see a woman carrying the cross, but Mel Gibson got canceled right after that movie, so I don't know what is. I can say to me, Jesus is more of energy. Jesus is more of a spiritual being. Jesus could be black. Jesus could be a woman. Jesus could be whoever you want it to be.
No, Jesus.
But when it comes in our
Jesus
country,
was a bloke.
Go ahead.
He was a man.
The conversation they really want to have is that this is a DEI hire, that this is a DEI move, that this is a because everything right now we're trying to get it all into the direction of DEI to fall into that national.
I haven't mentioned DEI.
No, that's what Hollywood's been
I haven't
doing,
mentioned it.
Actually,
you're the ones obsessed with DEI, which I think has always been a ridiculous thing, because all it ever did was promote.
Who came up with it?
All it ever did was promote mediocrity over meritocracy. I just don't like it. I don't like anything that does that. It was never about inclusion. If anything, it was about excluding people. That was the whole point. If you were a white bloke, DEI wanted you excluded.
We could debate DEI all day, but people who are fighting about DEI are still trying to find affordable eggs in our country. You know what I mean? Right?